That's not it. I was hoping to come in with the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Diddly-do. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And then I was gonna come rocking in like, yeah, what's up, crazies? Are you ready to be crazy today with all your crazies? But normally I gotta wait a couple minutes for people to get on. I think I have a way where I can be like, yeah, I send out a message and it'll be like, hey guys that subscribe to me, here's a 5 minute warning or a half hour warning that I'm going to go live. So that way people are already there by the time I get in. But that shit never works out. Yo, I look real bad on my phone right now. Yeah, I think that makes me look a little better. Oof. So, how's y'all lives? Are we living the dream on this moon day? I call Monday Moon Day because it's the only day that gets me so agitated. I'd like to stick my ass out of a window at some driver who's being a prick. That's why I call it Moon Day, because of the agitations of coming back from the weekend. And how great of a weekend was it, my friend? Let me tell you, not great. I mean, it was okay. We had fun. I watched another movie with the kiddos. That shit was pretty tight. But I wanted to hop on and just see what's good. I have been putting out a lot of shorts lately. The shorts have been getting a lot of views, and I appreciate you guys coming in and checking it out. But the problem is, I can't get likes, I can't get comments, and I can't get shares unless I do live. And my live is fairly sloppy unless you guys start joining in and, yeah, playing along. I have zero fucks to give. So, I mean, if this doesn't, nobody comes in, I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to sit here and entertain like I always do. I'm not going to lie, I'm getting a little miffed at our boy Donald Trump here. Like, Donald kind of got me pissed off this week. A lot going on with Social Security. So I'm hearing next paycheck may not come out, but they'll get a double paycheck the next week. But that means that week they don't get paid. They don't have any of that money. So they might not be able to make it through that month. It's tough, man. This shit's tough out there, and I don't know how taking people's Social Security helps. I don't see how that helps. You know what I mean, Slow Rogan? Yeah, Kamala would have been better probably, but I'm not gonna lie. I think Kamala lost because she snuck into the election. Had they pulled Biden before the primaries and they had a primary, I think they would have won. Harris would have won it, but since it was dude George Clooney and all these A plus people, he's too old. He's too old. We want Kamala to run. Like, she kind of backdoored how people get into the politics, and that's not. She wasn't one. She wasn't the first person people thought of the president right after him, unless he did 2 years or two tours, which is 8 years. But he didn't finish it. He said he could run, right? And people were going to vote for Biden, right? Because Biden already beat Trump. And he beat him fucking thoroughly. Like, he really did, guys. He fucked him up. Yeah, I do. That's why I'm waiting to see if next month is fucked up or not. I'm saying, like, I think what America did, the Democrats fucking, I think they wanted Trump to be president, to be perfectly honest, because they're more comfortable pointing out all the flaws, You know, they're the ones pointing out all the shenanigans that Trump does with every deal. Because, I mean, you know, it's not a surprise. If you want something done, you got to give Donald Trump money somewhere. You know what I mean? And, you know, so they can report on that and report on this. That's why the Democrats love it when the Republicans are in, because they get to trash the whole party. You know, and then they go in and trash their own party so they can't win. You know what I mean? Like, I would have picked 6 or 7 people to run for president before Kamala Harris. I would have gone with Bernie first. Why didn't we go with, why wouldn't we have said, all right, I agree Biden isn't the one, but I also agree Harris isn't the one. So how about we get Bernie? Does anybody feel like that could have done something? Anybody feel like Kamala is not a person I want dealing for advise me? Me neither. Slow. Yeah, it's just that it's insane to me what happened to America. I voted for Kamala Harris because I have 3 daughters. And I don't know if you remember at that time, that's the time where they were talking about the abortion shit and all this shit. And I don't want my daughters to have less freedom than what my mother had. You know what I mean? Like, my mother had more rights in the 60s or in the 70s than she does now. I don't have muscles, so you just get grunt noises. I think most Republicans wouldn't want Trump either. Yeah, it's hard to say because I watched them win the primary. You had, you know, I don't know if that girl ever really had a chance. I can't remember her name, the female that he ran against, but it's just really what it is weak republics. We got very weak people. And like I said, I'm not going against Trump. I'm praying for that dude. I hope that he helps America better than anyone who's ever helped America. I'm praying for it. I'm an independent. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I like what some of the Republicans do, and I hate what some of the Democrats do. And I hate what some of the Republicans do, and I love what some of the Democrats do. It's we really got to have a third party that, like, I would call this third party the honesty people, like the people who aren't just gonna, oh, this is how it is. Fox News tells you how it is, and now that's how it is. No, 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 motherfucker. Like, you want to, if you want to say it's what it is, then you got to bring a journalist on there, Sean Hannity, because under testimony it said you're not a journalist. You're a Jerry Springer. You're a Jerry Springer, bro. Think about that. That's ass. So I just don't know what to think. Like I say, every night I pray for Trump. I voted for Kamala only because I thought that my daughters, I didn't want them to get less freedoms. That was it for me. That was the only reason for me to vote for her. Because I don't know why Republicans have to bring up abortion. I mean, abortion to me isn't a private situation. Not every abortion is the same. Like, and not every town you go to is trans. And I've never seen a whole trans wrestling team. And if you have, share me the links so I can see these dudes wrestling girls and just fucking smashing them all over the place. Because that shit would be funny. Right, little Groxy Moxie? Because I don't think that really happens, guys. Slow Rogan, I voted for Trump because I took a significant blow in my wages from the illegals pouring into my city. What what was your job? Were you like a berry picker or slow Rogan? Did you pick berries? Or was it maybe a construction job? Because yeah, they tend to hire cheaper people to build houses, so that way everybody makes more money. I don't know if you are aware of it, but you know, I just want to see America work, bro. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not saying nothing. Nothing's happened, like really. Uh, Crashes and stock markets happen all the time, and it'll go back up. It'll go back down. That shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. What matters is you have to kind of have a plan of where all this fucking madness is going to lead to. You know, when you keep saying like, "Yo, I'm not changing this. I'm not changing this. Don't ask me to change it. I'm not changing it. It starts this day." And a day before it starts, I go, "Well, I'll give it a 90-day pause." Like that. What was that? I don't know. I've never seen that. See, I used to do Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Okay. DoorDash used to make 200 a day. And what? They're giving Mexicans those jobs? Motherfucker, those guys don't have cars typically. Typically, they're fucking working on a farm or building houses, man. That's 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 who you're looking at down there. Like I'm sure there is some crime, but and that's crazy. But like I say, man, people people got work. People need work. We gotta get the jobs for everybody, and not just the Uber jobs, bro. They're nice to pick up a few extra bucks, right? Especially in a big major city like yourself. Like, yeah, you you want to make good money in Uber Eats, but don't forget there's a call every 5 seconds. You can only take one at a time. So they need more and more people to keep doing more and more deliveries, and that's why you're really getting banned up because they got so many different orders going in. Now, I think that's gonna get hurt dramatically here once some of these fucking tariffs come in. I'm hoping that that does not too much damage. They're saying it should make like 5% more products 5% more expensive, which 5% ain't dick. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really mean anything. It's just the extra couple bucks they get to gouge out of our market. You know what I mean? I took a fat blow. You took a flat blow under the Biden? When? When first 2020? What do you mean took a fat blow under the, like they cut your pay? Or is that when you're saying that's during him? That's when the migrants came in and started taking all the work, right? Is that what you're saying? When Biden was in, all the migrants that were coming in, they were taking the door dashes. I understand now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I liked Biden. I liked him because, like, I don't have to. I don't want to hear a tweet that's going to affect America. You know what I mean? Like, get on TV and fucking talk to the nation if you're going to change fucking something in America. Don't just fucking tweet that shit. And that's why I liked Biden, just because I didn't have to fucking check for this or see if he said something here or if he changed his mind over here. He was just an old, boring guy, but he got shit done. I mean, shit weren't perfect, but I bought my first house underneath him. You know what I mean? Like, I actually was able to buy a house. And, like, life got, for me, life really went up. Like, I moved out of a Grove house, which is literally 1,200 feet with 5 kids and 2 birds and a dog. And I came to my new house, it's just 24,000 square feet. And now we have fucking all types of room and fucking yard and backyard. And it just took forever, bro, to get into the housing market. Like, a house is only on the market for a few days, you know? So unless you have straight cash saved up, it's almost goddamn impossible to get a house. That's the only thing that I can say about Biden is I finally got a house. I can't say necessarily because of him I got one, but I don't I don't doubt it that it helped, you know. Let me see. I'm getting caught back here. I'm in a big under Biden administration. No, I'm not. I didn't miss anything. No, more than enough people for the delivery fee. Yeah. Well, like I say, some businesses, you know, that's up to DoorDash. You know, if DoorDash can pay illegal immigrants $3 rather than paying you $10, they would probably send that DoorDash with that guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing I can see happening. Here's my dad. I'm gonna go on a slight pause. Put on your favorite song for the next few minutes. Go. Yeah, I know. And what I was thinking. No, you're all right. You can see it from there. I think I'm leaving it here.
Wait, hold on, Frank. I can't see. Let me get my can. I have to come over. So nice out today. I couldn't stay in the house.
Yeah, I know.
Let me get garbage done on my phone and different things, you know. There.
Yeah, because then it won't hit nobody in the head.
No, it won't. Well, how are you going to attach it is my question.
Put the eyelets on the board. Hang one here. Hang one here.
With a chain?
Yep.
That will work.
It will.
Just make sure you center it up all, you know.
Yeah. Beautiful.
You got a critter.
Yeah. She wants you to rub her.
Oh, no.
She wants you to give big kisses and hugs to her.
Oh, you know who's like that?
Who?
Patty has a dog.
Yeah.
$3,000 for it.
That.
It's a French bulldog.
Yeah.
Dog is so nice.
Yeah.
She comes to me and stays with me the whole time. Nobody pays attention to her.
I know.
Patty's too old for her, you know.
See, this girl here,
Well, that's a little one.
you grab her here, you got her attention, and then you pet her here, and she walks in circles. Because these are her 2 best spots, but they're on the opposite parts of her body.
You still have these birds?
What? Yeah.
You got 2 of them?
That one.
That's
One.
what I thought you told
Yeah,
me.
Butters died. The younger of the 2 died. The other bird, 21. Who's that good girl?
She's a
rocks.
pit bull, ain't she?
What's that?
This is a pit bull, isn't it?
She's brindle. Yeah, it's a certain pet, but she's a brindle. They're not really known for being aggressive.
Pit bulls attack, Frank.
Like
They're really fucking mean. I don't like them at all.
blue pit bulls, like they can be scary Cause they're this fucking tall, you know?
I know, I already had one
But she's
attack me once.
a peanut, this one.
Gotta clean this up, Frank, you burned this now. Got about 1 or 2 more days to go. Huh? No, I said that. I
Yeah,
said,
I'll clean it all. I got boxes of them already filled up. And I talked to the neighbor Frank, he said he wants some of it.
what, the leaves?
And the wood ash, or the wood scraps.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said he'd take them too. Yeah, I told him I had, no, him. I told him I had ash. He was like, no, no, I don't want ash. I was like, oh. Hey, get out of there.
What do you want to ask?
I guess he thought it wasn't good for his garden.
Okay, well, he knew what he's doing.
Well, obviously, but I thought that ash really helped the garden.
I don't know, Frank. I don't know. But anyway, like I say, so this looks like you could burn this.
Mhm.
Everything will make it.
Well, see, they're all wet.
What do you mean they're wet?
This is I think the only
Oh,
dry
don't
piece.
worry about that.
But all this, that's all wet. I can't burn it.
You have to leave it till next year then, huh?
Yeah, it's just gonna be packed over here soon.
I was out working on the side of the house. I'm cutting down all them vines. Robert whacked them down, but he didn't do a good job on them.
You gotta pull them all out.
No, you have to cut them down to where you can pull at them. They're wrapped around wires.
Everything. They're wrapped around everything.
I know. I'm only worried about around the wires to the house. You know what I mean, Frank?
I do understand what you're saying, but it's not gonna do nothing. It's insulation. It's not gonna grow in.
No, you don't understand. They'll pull the wires away.
Yeah.
They're hanging on the wire. I can't pull them off. I have to cut the bottoms and let them die. Then I got the one on the fence. Oh, is that where you lay down?
Yeah, this is, and look, I told you, you bring her favorite toys. That's why she sees your truck and she starts getting excited. What? Because
Piece of wood?
Yeah. It's her favorite toy, Dad. Every time she sees your truck, she thinks she's getting wood. She gets all excited and jumps up on the thing because she knows your truck wood.
Yeah.
Look at her. She loves all of it. She sits here and sniffs this wood. That one behind her, she actually runs around the yard with that one. She loves her sticks.
Whose scooter is that?
That is Brianna's. It's actually a motor scooter.
Yeah,
Her cousin Chase gave it to her. Tommy Brown's son.
Oh, I know.
What are you up to?
I just come out from some air.
Good.
I was coming out to check on you, see what you were doing.
Yeah,
I looked over here. Your yard looks pretty good. Once it starts growing.
that's what
I was gonna.
It was
Listen to me.
raining.
Listen to me. Well, what I wanted you to do was change the oil, so I bring the charger over. I have time. I'll let you charge it up, and I'll just take it home. With this one, I just wanted to see where you measure it at, and you just.
Yeah, I need to get 2 things from your house to change the oil. I gotta get the oil bucket, the
You can
oil drain, and there should be like a
You should
little
have told me how to
chute.
put it on the truck.
I didn't know I'd do it. And there's like a chute you have to hold where the oil comes out, or else it just dumps all over everything. It's a stupidest fucking design I've ever seen.
What, on this tractor?
Yeah, it's a loose sluice. So you have to try to plug it into where it goes. And
You know, I have
to
I
move,
have
you
the
have
directions and stuff in the house. There's a piece in there. I don't know why it's there.
Yeah,
Dave gave it to me after he sold me the thing. He said, "You need this."
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Now, well, like I said, Friday I want to go over to one of those stores anyway because I want to buy some chain and see what else I could get. But I need to buy a drill anyway.
Oh, you don't have to eat it.
But I mean, really, I want these fucking windows done and I want this fence going. That's it.
Yeah, we can take the fence down.
Here, I'll do it.
No, I'm just saying, if you got a place to take it, you gotta ask the borough if they can. The other thing you can do is like I used to do, just cut it down, cut it up in pieces, do 4 or 5 a day, and weaken it in there.
Yeah. I could build them a playhouse or something with it, probably.
No.
You don't think so?
That shit's no good. What you could do is find out somebody that has a farm or something and wants it. But see, the wood, nobody wants wood because you have to keep working on it all the time.
Yeah, I know, it's weak.
And that wood's old, so you have to sand it all.
Oh,
down.
yeah.
You have to keep it for the dog, right?
Yeah.
Whose